Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wiki Sasquatch channel. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing General Hawk, Clayton Abernathy. Look at his box here real quick. He comes with a bunch of weapons and a helmet and two different kinds of goggles. And there's his back there. Everybody says he looks like Dan Larson. He don't look so much like him there as he did on the screen. I don't think, but I could see it when they were showing it in the 3D rendering. Okay. Wow. Isn't that box good? There we go. General Clayton Hawk Abernathy. He's number 103 in the classified series. Alright, so you got the artwork inside the box there. And then you got that loose ring thing there. That side have it too. Well, that one, look at that. That is ridiculous. I was looking so forward to this one. So his arm peg's already just hanging on. What's going on here? He's got these loose pieces. They just kind of float around in there. Well, I'm really disappointed in this one. I was looking forward to the General Hawk figure, but look at the top of the arms, so they have stress marks or something. Look at that. And this peg here was just like already. Look at that. That is ridiculous. I'm going to try to pop it back in there, but I don't have a lot of hope for it because it's just barely hanging on as it is. No, he gonna look like he got a broken arm. I'm gonna try to finish the review with this one, but I'm definitely gonna have to send him back. He's got problems. Alright. His arms is barely hanging on. I don't know if you can see in there. But let's just pretend he's got a bum arm. Okay. Oh man, I forgot to put that back on. We'll just have to pretend this is on too, because if I try to take it off again, it's gonna break. Alright, so there's his helmet. Helmet looks good on him. Good sculpt. I'm happy with the sculpt. I'm not happy with the quality. That's ridiculous. So he's got a pistol that would go in that if it was still on him. So you have that on there. Tell you what, I'm probably just gonna do another review when I get the new one. It'll be a while, but this one's already got me upset. Got double jointed knees. This was one of my favorite figures growing up. I like these leather jacket and camo pants and everything. So just like a good clean cut, average American soldier kind of guy. So I always liked him. He don't have a backpack. That's another complaint. The original one has a backpack. Got a pretty good helmet. I think some of these go on the helmet like the... Which one are the same? This is bigger. This goes on the helmet. The original one had these molded onto the helmet. This one you can take them off if you want to. He looks good. That's the thing about it that gripes me. I wanted to get him. I was excited about it. I'm going to put this one in his hand. It popped out again. I might as well try to put this on him. Alright. So that's what it looks like with the holster on. The arm's just barely hanging on there, so I gotta be careful. Alright, so you can put these other glasses on him if you want. Oh, too low. Okay, I guess they go right above the ears. You get the same thing with a low light. You gotta get them lined up right, or they look crooked. You almost have to get them lined up right from the get-go. Okay, that's not too bad. Can you put the helmet on with those? Yeah, okay. He's 4-eyed now. I guess you can take this off the helmet if you can wear them. So that's pretty cool. I like the sculpt. I think it looks good. I'm not happy with the quality. I heard people talking about even says Abernathy there, look at that. I heard people talking about the quality getting bad, and I was like, well, I hadn't noticed it, but I guess I hadn't got to the new wave of figures yet, and I've gotten behind because I've been having to take care of some personal stuff. So these have been sitting here for a while. So I guess I'm going to have to start getting on it as far as getting these opened up, because I may have some other ones that's got problems that I have to send back. So I'm really going to get on it the next few weeks, trying to get caught up on opening things. So I should be dropping a lot of videos here the rest of the year. And I wanted to do more with Halloween, but it didn't time out right. So next year I will have a big Halloween series. But for this year, I'm just going to do the rest of my reviews. And then come spring, I'm planning on doing a lot of customizing and things like that when the weather gets nice again. So I have a direction I want to take the channel, and I want to take it more in a direction of setting up dioramas and posing these guys and building dioramas and things like that. Doing some custom figures. So I still do the reviews, but my main hobby is actually utilizing these guys. So I just figured, since I'm going to open them anyway, I would do that on camera and have some content for my channel. But the main goal of getting these is to utilize them in other things. So hopefully by next year I will be getting up to that. I'm not talking about a year from now. I'm just talking about, a couple of months from now. But I like the way he looks. I hate that I got to send him back. Look at that hand. Look at the peg on that hand. It's just barely hanging on. Hopefully it's just it was coming out and that's all. I hope it's not because it's flimsy. Okay, it looks okay now. I don't know. I like him. I think he's a cool figure. As far as displaying, give him a 5 out of 5. He had this gun too. I didn't show you that one. He had the 2 pistols and the helmet and the 2 goggles. And the big gun here. I'm going to get another one of these and send this one back. I got a second General Hawk. We're going to go ahead and open him up. So what happened was I contacted Entertainment Earth and I told them what happened. I was making a review video on the figure and his arm fell off, and they told me that they would refund it. I actually went ahead and ordered this from Hasbro Pulse in the meantime because they're faster at getting stuff out. Entertainment Earth takes about a week or so to process and everything. So I wanted to finish this video up, so I went and got another one from Hasbro Pulse. And then Entertainment Earth contacted me and told me they needed to see pictures, so I showed them the pictures of it and stuff. And they told me they would refund it and that I could just keep the figure, not to bother sending it back, that I could donate it to kids' charity or something like that, or just dispose of it as I wished. And I'm like, I'm not going to give a broken action figure to a kid for Christmas. That's just wrong. Like, Merry Christmas. Oh no, Santa hates me. So I'm actually going to keep it for a custom. So in the comments, if you have an idea what kind of custom I can make with this figure, it might be a figure that has another person's arm, or an arm. It might be best just to glue it in place and be done with it. I don't know if I could get some kind of metal piece. I mean, that's going to break off. It's just barely hanging on. I don't know if you can see that. It's just, there's not much holding it. So if I could get like a metal piece or something and put it in there, maybe I could repair it. So it could be a repair video, or it could be a custom video where we just glue it in place and it's fixed in a fixed position. But I mean, it's just, if I push that in there, it's going to break. I'm just trying to kind of just set it in there. But if you have any ideas for what we could do for a custom on this, or if you'd like to see me try to repair it, leave it in the comments and we'll decide. So we'll just consider this a donation to the channel from Entertainment Earth for a custom project or a repair project. I would give it to a kid for Christmas. I'm not, against giving stuff to kids for Christmas to kids. But, that's just wrong to give a broken toy for a present, I think. So, and I do have some other stuff. I actually do drop into the Toys for Tots box. I think they usually have it at Walmart, but sometimes I'll have some extra figures. I'm just trying to get out of the way, and they're not, probably couldn't sell them for what I paid for them. So I just drop those in sometimes to be nice. But anyway, I'll donate some other stuff in its place, but I'm not going to give a broken toy to charity. So let's open up the new one and see if his arm falls off. Hopefully it doesn't. All right, let's look at it and see. It might be, maybe a different arm will fall off. No. Might have one that's got 2 broken arms. I might take the arm from the other one. Man, that's really tight. When you're loosening these up, just be real careful when you do it. Don't force it too hard. If you kind of go slowly, it'll kind of give eventually. Usually. Hopefully it won't break doing it. My goodness. That arm, that same arm's having a hard time bending that elbow. I might have to loosen that one up with some water because it's... Okay, there it goes. Man, that is a tight joint. Okay, Once you get them loosened up, they're usually okay after that. But now notice, like on this one, his arm kind of has, yeah, it's just a production thing, I think. It's just, see how that arm looks like it's got a gap in it where it turns? You can see through it almost. Just, I don't know. You can see it on the camera, but I can actually see light through the other side on there, past the peg. Try to push it in there better, but when you turn it, it comes back out again. Okay, but now for the, oh man, this one's scaring me again. Okay, there we go. We got it all the way up without breaking. That side too. And this one has that same deal with the arm right there. It's kind of got a large gap. It's like it don't mesh up right or something. But let's see if we can put some light on it. You see what I'm talking about? It's, I don't know if you can see that. This one's worse. It's got like a large gap in between the, you can kind of see it there at the bottom there. See how you can see all the way through it? You can see the peg in there. That's how bad of a gap it is. Try to push it in, but then when you start doing it again, it just comes right back out. So that is a production design flaw, I think, more than a production error. Now I'm going to see if I can pull this arm out without it breaking, so that we can pull this off if we want to, the harness. But I don't know. No, I'm not going to try it. I don't want to break it again. I don't know. This one may just have to keep the harness on. Now his arm don't want to go back down. Are you kidding me? Okay. I tell you what, I don't like the design of this figure. I have a hard time getting his arms to go back. I'm afraid I'm going to break that peg again. Is anybody else having trouble with this particular figure with the arms? Or am I just having bad luck? Okay. There we go. You kind of have to pull out and then push down. And I think these rings in there is keeping it from bending. And then they also kind of scuff the top of the shoulder there when you see how scuffed up that it looks now after I bend it back and forth. That ring scratches it. This one had that as soon as I pulled it out of the box, and this one, I was like, okay, this one don't look so scuffed up, but now that I've moved it, it does. So I don't know. It's just, Hasbro, you got to do better. I hope this is not a sign of things to come. I'm hoping this is just a one-off poorly designed figure, and they're not all going to be poor quality like this from now on. But I'm about to open a bunch of newer ones, so we'll find out. This is one of the newest ones I have, but I do have some newer ones that came out not too long ago, like the Steel Corps Troopers and stuff like that. So we'll see. But Hawk's one of my favorite characters. Cause when I was a kid, I used my Hawk as my Indiana Jones figure because I didn't have one. And so I'd put Naugahyde's hat on a Hawk, and in my imagination that made a pretty good Indiana Jones. But they had a leather jacket, but I needed somebody to act out my Indiana Jones adventures, and that's what I used. So, but anyway, I have fond memories of General Hawk, and I would like to have a decent figure of him, but I don't know. Maybe they'll work out the bugs and put him on a retro card or something later. I don't know. If I'm the only one having trouble with these, let me know in the comments. But I'm thinking this is take 2. I mean, this is 4 days after I did the review on this one at the beginning of this video. I just waited and edited it all together. But I mean, that is just, I can't even put it back on again because it's so broken. Oh, can you see that? It is barely hanging on. So again, in the comments, let me know what you want me to do with this one. Do you want me to try to repair it and find a repair fix for that arm? Or do you want me to just make a custom from him? And if you want me to do a custom, let me know what. It don't even have to be a G.I. Joe custom. It could be a figure from another line that we just use him as the base. But let me know what you think. I didn't open all the gear from the new one I opened, but we'll just stick all the stuff from the old one in there on him. There we go. And do we put the goggles on him? Did we try that? I don't remember. Cause I did the other review 3 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago. So, but let's try that real quick just in case. So you can put the goggles on him. I think we did, but yeah, I think we did because I was like, that's gotta go over his ears. Anyway, there he is with the goggles. If you don't get them on right at the beginning and line them up right, it's hard to twist them once they're on, and they look kind of wonky. So it's easier to put them on the nose and then slip this back, I think. Okay. There's Mr. Four Eyes there. Something else I was going to say. What was it? He also has a other rifle too. He has this rifle. So he can go in with guns a-blazing, I guess, if you put that in his other hand. There we go. So he got 2 pistols and 2 big guns. He's ready. It's a good looking figure. It's just got some problems. Make sure nothing else gonna break. Try out all these limbs here. They're very, very tight. That's another problem with the cheapness. If you're gonna make them cheap, make sure that they are ready to move around once you get them out of the box, because then the person taking them out of the box ends up breaking it. So have somebody on the line going through there and loosening up their joints or something. So let them take the risk of breaking it before we get them. And this holster on this one doesn't seem to give me a problem, but this one keeps wanting to slip up over the collar. That one didn't do that so bad. I don't know why that is, but maybe it needs to. I don't know. That one just don't seem to like line up right. I may take the one off that one and put on this one just to see what the deal is with that. It keeps wanting to slip up over his collar like that. And if you push it down over here, it goes up over there. So might just need to be heated up a little bit and see if it kind of conforms to him a little better. Okay, so this review ended up being a long review because I reviewed it twice. But I hope you like the review, even if you don't like the figure. Don't give it a thumbs down because you don't like the figure, because that's not how YouTube works. If you like the review and the video, give it a thumbs up. And you can leave your comments about whether you like the figure or not. And you can subscribe there in the lower left corner, or you can click on some of these other links here to see some other videos I've done. And thanks for watching.